Patiently hope for a degree. Please hire me desperately. Or Pizza Hut delivery. Good afternoon, friends. A lot of people have asked me the same questions. How was it like studying for a PhD? So today I will share with you the 3 most important things in the life of a PhD student. And those are STC. Not STD. It's STC. Singapore Transit Card? No. STC stands for Supervisor, Thesis, and Crisis. So first let's talk about my supervisor, Professor A. One day, Professor A, Miss Bella, a postdoc in my lab, and myself walked by the car park near my lab. There, we found an antique lamp, and I immediately rubbed it, hoping some miracle would happen. And then yes, poof, popped out a lot of smoke. Poof. We saw a genie, and the genie told us, I normally only grant 3 wishes, so I will give each one of you one and only one wish. So I shouted, I want to go to Milan with a lot of cash to shopping at this fashion heaven. And then poof, I was gone to Milan shopping. And then Miss Bella shouted, I wanted to go to Hawaii, lie on the beach and watch all the naked guys shopping. And then poof, she was gone to Hawaii with the handsome guys. And left only my supervisor, Professor A. The genie asked, what do you want? My supervisor slowly replied, I want those 2 girls back after lunch. So that's the reason why I'm in Singapore having a PhD degree instead of being in Milan with a bunch of fashion stuff. So that is why in my thesis I wrote this. I deeply, sincerely, wholeheartedly thanks my supervisor. You know, there are some people that come into our life and leave footprint on our heart. There's also those people that come into our life and make us want to leave footprints on their faces. So talking about my thesis, on the acknowledged page of my thesis, besides thanking my supervisor, I would like to thank Google and Copy and Paste for helping me to completing it. So some of my juniors have asked me, how to choose a correct topic for your thesis? How to know that it will lead to a lot of publications that will have you to graduate on time? So this is another story that I will tell them. One day I walked into a forest. There I see a little rabbit. The little rabbit was also doing PhD. So one day he was typing his thesis, and a wolf passed by. The wolf looked at him and asked, what you writing? I'm writing my last thesis of how rabbit can eat wolf. Are you out of your mind? That is totally impossible. You are not going to graduate even in 10 years. Don't believe me? Come with me to the lab. So both of them came into the rabbit lab. And so surprisingly, only the rabbit came out with a satisfied look on his face. So I was very curious. So I sneaked into the lab. And there I saw an enormous, mean-looking lion sitting next to the remains of the wolf. So I know the lion is the supervisor of the rabbit. So the moral of the story is, it's not important what your topic is. Who your supervisor is more important. So choose your supervisor wisely if you're going to do a PhD. So the supervisor and the thesis are the sources of the crisis in the life of a PhD student. When I first started to do a PhD, it was like on top of the mountain, looking forward to a bright future where everybody gonna call you doctor, you wanna have a high salary, and then after that, after a few years, it's going to go like going down to nowhere. The last 2 years were extremely hard. Do you really love what you're doing? And most of the time, the answer was not clear. Sometimes the data was not as planned. The analysis was harder than expected, and the writing took longer than planned. I cannot stop asking whether quitting is the best thing to do, or hang on and feel miserable. It's like having a clock above your head, it's keep clocking, only 4 months left before your scholarship runs out and you have no money to spend. And it's like I have a burden above my shoulder. I couldn't manage to have a total relaxed weekend or holiday during the last 4 years. It's like a chronic, severe back pain that I have to carry day and night. But luckily, I asked for help from my loved ones, from my family. So together, they have rolled me, dragged me, and pushed me to the finishing line. And those are the people that I really thanks for. So if you decided to go for PhD, it's your choice. Nobody got the right to say, it's not a wise choice, or it's the wrong choice, or the right one. You are the one who decided. But remember this, remember when someone graduated from an engineering field and he received a bachelor degree of science. In short, BS. You know BS stands for bullshit. So when that person received another Master of Science, it's become Master of Sweet, MS. So if now you go for PhD, it's to become Pi, higher and deeper in Sweet. Back to you, Toastmaster today.